So these are some of the benefits of enrolling your child or student into a charter school. I've listed about 6 of them. There could be more. But I see that charter schools get a bad rap, and they really shouldn't. They're very good. I mean, most of my background is charter, and I've learned and grown as a professional tremendously, and I'm grateful for it. One downside is you do burn out much quicker. But again, the training is invaluable, and students are thriving in these classroom settings. The first thing I wrote down was autonomy. Charter schools have more flexibility compared to public schools. Whether that be funding, resources, they provide a lot more to teachers and students. Innovative instruction, they provide unique, rigorous, flexible instruction. They're always modifying, making sure that new techniques, new practices are integrated into the teaching practice for students. Smaller class sizes, I've seen classes of 15 upwards to 25 the max. Increased parental support, so weekly check-ins with parents have helped a lot students. And just having that parental involvement and communication, partnership has strengthened schools. Teachers are trained, weekly observed to further their practice. So I would, yes, the observations are, you could say, constant, but you're given feedback, feedback that can help your students, and feedback that can help you grow as a professional as well. So that, I think that's the difference between public schools. Public schools teachers are observed anywhere from 1 to 2 times a year, and that's how administrators are kind of out of touch with what the students are doing, because they're not in the classroom helping the teacher, observing the teacher, and so forth. So that's one discrepancy I noticed. And I think it's, teachers benefit from being observed. So this way, teachers that have deficiencies or that need additional training and support can receive that help and not drown in the classroom by themselves. Clear discipline expectations. I've noticed that in charter schools, they're very clear cut from the beginning. When you walk in, teachers are trained on how to escort students, to and from the cafeteria, how to behave in the auditorium, how to behave gym in the classroom. There are expectations for them as well. And so there's a lot of training going on, and discipline rules, and definitely there are clear guidelines, and students come in with knowing the expectations and learning to love their classroom and learning to love their teachers as well. So that's something I noticed in charter schools. And if you disagree, feel free to comment and share your horror stories. I think I've seen and read them all, but I don't think that's all teachers that had those terrible stories. I've read them, but it's not all teachers, because there are still teachers working in these charter schools. So some of them have made the transition, and some of them chosen to stay, and I've been one of them to choose to stay, and I found myself supported in the school that I was in. I continue to support charter schools, or again, parochial or Catholic schools as well. I'll talk about that in another video as well. I think there are great benefits to working in these schools. The pay is slightly different, but again, it's very beneficial. So, okay, thank you.